In this one, I've been sifting, but I didn't find much. I was walking around looking on the piles where I've sifted, and right where I found that long black, I called it a knife. It looked paleo when I found it, but hesitant to call stuff because some Adinas can look like lances, you know what I mean. But right on one of my throw out piles, base of a stem paleo lance. I'll show you the clip next where I picked it up and washed it off, and then we'll look at the other one, talk about them a little bit. I found that this kind of, look at this. I saw this sticking out here and flipped it. And that's the base of a lance. Oh, see that long one? This is right where I found that long one, that black one. I'll show you this. Well, boy, that stinks, dang it. But it's nice to find it. Look at that. Looks like Upper Mercer. It's real nice material snapped off. That's a late paleo lance. Oh man, that stinks. That's broke. But look over here. Here's stuff I've been finding since July 1st. I found 2024. I found this whole tabletop full of stuff. Plus there's even more. I just have run out of frames. I got one more. I just did that frame of tools there, and just look at all this stuff. But I'll pop out this point. I called it a knife in the video, but that's going to be a lancelet too. Found it right, this was in my throw out pile, right where I dug this. You know, in July. I'll get it out. Well, look at that, folks. Two paleo pieces within feet of each other, late paleo period. Wow. See that? That's right with that. Two varieties of them. That's pretty awesome, huh? Black canola and Upper Mercer is represented there. Man, I'll go back and keep looking in there. There's got to be more. See this base and that other point I showed, this long lance here. See why I'm showing this even though it's broke. Transitional paleo. 10,500 to 9,000 years before present. So at the least it's 9,000 years old. And that's a stem lance. Man. And there'll be more. I'm excited because, you know, you're on stuff that old. Look at that material. That's that Coshocton with the tan spots. Wow. Can't believe it. There'll be more. You see that big lance in the middle, this lance, and you see the stuff that's coming right out around. You see, this is probably comparable in age, this big sandy broad base with that fluting channel. I've showed it before, but that's nuts. It's fluted. Look at, almost clear to the tip, like a Clovis point. You see this stuff that's coming out. And you know, he's to say that these aren't little blades to go with them lances, with them overshot flakes, you know. Look at that. That's a beautiful knife. I just found that. I really still like this black point right here. Look at this. It's that flint with the little rust spicules on it, see them? That's a beautiful point. I just wanted to show you a few while I had this off. Here's another old point that's like a big sandy broad base made out of Brush Creek. Look at the orange spots. You can see the heavy grinding. That's pretty nice. I found it right in there around that lance. But I got a lot of overburden to remove. But I've done great, haven't I? Look at this. A whole tabletop full of stuff. I'll get back and I'll show you. Let me put this lid on this. Well, right around 60 days it took to fill all them frames, and I still got one more. I got stuff sitting in there, several, like a dozen more nice points and a bunch of tools. That's pretty nice. So thanks for watching. I'm going to hit the area where them late paleo points came out and keep hammering that. You know, it'd be worth it. A few more of them to go with the pieces I have would be awesome. Well, stick around for this and listen to what I say. Little boy's gonna get him a treat here. He's gonna get him a delectable, lickable treat.
Old Amos is doing great. He's in his bed here. I'll get him up here and let him have his treat. He's ready. Here, folks. That's what he likes. It's the second one of the day. He gets one or two every day, old Amos.
Alright, I'm sitting here doing these videos. This guy works at the Matheny Motors in St. Mary's, West Virginia. You know, a lot of my subscribers are in the Ohio Valley. I talked to this guy. Mom told him about my YouTube channel, and then he was talking about all the cats he had. This guy has 60 cats he's rescued, and he's paying for it all out of pocket, getting them to the vets. Imagine what just cat litter is for 60 cats. And he's taking them from places that would put them to sleep, and he's brought them home and give them forever home. So there's his email, there's his numbers, and if you go through St. Mary's, West Virginia, and you want to do something nice, stop off pet food and especially litter to Matheny Motors for Anthony. You'd be doing good all out of pocket, folks, for 60 cats with no help, no online presence on YouTube. I'm going to go try to see the guy and get him on YouTube and film some of his cats and let you see him and let him talk a little bit and give you his contact information. But the guy's in desperate need of help, and he's doing something. You know, I'm taking care of a few cats. It doesn't even compare to this. So I'd rather, if you was thinking about giving me money for cats, I'm fine. Give it to this dude. I mean it. Right there's all the information you need. If you're going by there, you want to do something nice, believe me, you'll get some good karma out of this, because the guy totally needs the help. I gave him $100 on the car lot just for pet supplies. So, you know, you can too. Right there's a clearer picture of the numbers and stuff. The guy's real nice. I'm sure he would appreciate a call from some of you there. There's his cell. Ask him what he needs. If you're going through St. Mary's, you know, how much is a few things a litter? The guy is pretty stressed out. He's got a lot on his plate. I will probably drop stuff down off there on a regular basis from now on.